Welcome to Houston, Texas, and the house Bill Yeoman and Andre Ware built, home to the Houston Cougars, where the fans are ready for a liftoff. Today, an in-state battle between two teams from the state of Texas, and when you face off against another squad from the Lone Star State, the emotions tend to run a little higher. Houston ready to put it deep and get this game going. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Bearcats offense will get the first possession of the game. And here's the band they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone... Man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
And the Bearcats are in the hurry up. Off the play fake. The sure hands, it's Torres. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Hey, I'll tell you what, that slot receiver, he may not be the biggest receiver in the world, but he is shifty, and he runs really good routes. You saw it.
Reels it in and goes out of bounds on the left side after the huge game. And he'll take it in and house it. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Houston's offense will have its first possession of the game. And you'd better be sharp throwing the football to the outside, Jesse, because both of these teams have lock-up corners.
And they're really good at baiting you into throwing their way as well. You got to be careful. And, David, I like these guys, too, because they're not afraid to get their face in the fan and support the run game.
No doubt. And it's fun because when you're a defense and you can shut down half the field, you can do so many different things to give other guys help because you trust these guys on an island outside.
And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
And that goes down as an incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Houston will be forced to punt. On the return, it's Prince. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
After the last run, you just give it to him again on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab, it's Prince.
And as an offense, that's just why you cannot get behind the sticks in these types of situations. Third in California is hard to complete and is hard to convert for anybody. And even though the running back is able to do something positive on that third down play, it's just too many yards to gain. Now they're forced to punt.
Houston offense ready to go back to work. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
It just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Got it behind the line. It's Frederick. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Frederick. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running to the left. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. They put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage. They create separation. They wrap running backs up, and usually they don't get out of the midst of those big boys.
And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again, right? It's been really hard for this offense in this game to run the football, but they finally break off a big run there. That could be the play they need to really generate momentum and get this run game going.
Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Going to try to get it himself. At the 40, there he goes. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Bunch formation, trying to spring a guy free. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Flushed out of the pocket. Finds his tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. 3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? That's caught. It's Butler. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. This is well within field goal range, but the kicker will stay on the sideline, and the offense will try to convert on 4th down. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. And the Cougars trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. That's the end of the period, and Sam Houston has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Lining up to add another. Smashes it through for the PAT. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. Fielded in the end zone, it's Torres. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Boy, 3-and-out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing.
He is smashing people. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. The Bearcats want to crank the tempo. Right back to the well. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Got the quick pass. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Now the play fake. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to get to it. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. And the Bearcats will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Here comes the Houston offense once again. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
A 1st and 10 for this offense. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Now 2nd and 10. They try to pop a run on the draw. Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. This Houston offense about to snap it on first down again. Running back searching for a hole. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
Got it in the middle, it's Thomas. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. This offense looking at a 3rd down after that last completion. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Bearcats come to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Wide open downfield. Can anyone catch him? Running inside the 20. And he's brought down after a huge completion. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Wants to go up top. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Bearcats.
This guy's an excellent route runner, and he has really good hands. You've got to. That's now his 3rd receiving touchdown. They've only played 3 games. Nobody can cover this guy up to this point of the season.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Missouri was able to finish off a close one in Columbia. They did just enough both offensively and defensively to come away with the dub. Hey, survive and advance. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home, licking its wounds.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He's going to pass. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
That incompletion leads to 2nd down and 10. He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Now facing a 3rd and long. He'll just keep slinging it. Unloads to the right. Picked off. Bringing it back. Inside the 30. He steps out of bounds, but not only does he get the ball back, what a return to set up his offense. Line gets set, 1st down. He'll start this drive firing. He looks that one in nicely. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. The Bearcats have moved it inside the 20. Wants to throw on 1st down. Swings it out to his running back. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. And the Bearcats have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He's looking to pass. Pocket starts to collapse. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Got nothing last time, now 2nd and goal from the 3. He's looking to throw. He wants it all. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Sam Houston. What a grab and what a quick strike for that offense.
And when I'm an offensive coordinator and I see a short field, I'm thinking attack, attack, attack. Go get that touchdown. Take advantage of what the defense gave you. Great job by the offensive coordinator.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Houston offense comes onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the 2nd half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the 1st half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
There's a timeout call as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. They'll throw it on 1st down. Complete to the left. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. Looking to buy time. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incomplete.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. That's caught. It's straight. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Bearcats will boot it away to start the 2nd half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer. Oh, it's loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
You know, oftentimes when you're playing in conditions like this and it's raining, you'll see a lot of the skill players offensively take off the gloves because they want to be able to feel the football. They think it gives them...
Deep shot for the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Bearcats! These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
That is exactly what most offenses will do. Big momentum play. My defense creates a turnover. I'm being aggressive. I'm going for the big score, the big play down the field. They get rewarded. They get the big passing touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Unloads to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Pulls it in. It's Frederick. At the 45 on its way. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
He's right on target. Knocked down at the 34 after a pickup of 5. It's a first down. Houston is moving it quickly down the field. Running behind that left side. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Bunch formation for these receivers. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. The offense lining up for a first down play. Takes the handoff. It's Butler. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong. When those guys, those running backs come in, they just need a mitt. They put one mitt on a running back, and he usually falls to the ground just because of their sheer mass and strength.
They're trying to eat up some clock here. 9th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 6. Forced out of the pocket. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Houston. Hello.
It's a phenomenal effort on 3rd down by the QB, but how about the blocking? When that play broke down, look at the receivers running routes. They all of a sudden turned around, and they went and got some blocks to help out their QB. You got to love that.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. A little release to the back. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Bearcats racing to the line in the hurry-up. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. They're going to ride this running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After not getting a thing done on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. They're trying to get to him. And this veteran quarterback just overshot his man that time.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down with it.
Dances away. He's going to run it. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. The Bearcats decide to punt it away. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. The sure hands, it's Butler. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down.
Guys at the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Well, that guy is so quick coming out of his stance. Did you see how fast he got to the ball carrier to get that tackle for loss? Wow.
Wide receiver shows motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
Hard-earned yards, man. You got to get these first downs any way you can. And sometimes it's not going to be easy, and you can't just do it conventionally handing it off. This offense is going to have to be creative. Football's a game of inches, and you just got to find the angles to give yourself an advantage. That creative play call right there really helped them out.
He'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical. They wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense, and they're churning out positive yardage early.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He throws one to the left. And it's picked off right at the goal line.
Well, that essentially ends up being a punt for the offense. Deep shot, and because you were able to make the tackle relatively quickly after the guy picked it off, it's essentially just flipping the field.
Strong run and useful. Picks up 4 out to the 9. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. It's a draw. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. That's the end of the period, and Sam Houston has the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Now facing a 3rd down as they come back to the line after the break. They go to the draw. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Bearcats line up to punt it away. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Slips through the line, and the returner will be dragged down. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Using his legs to buy some time. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34. First down here for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. They're setting up the screen. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down. The Bearcats will hustle to the line.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. The Bearcats will punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. No fair catches here, looking for room. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Here comes the Houston offense once again. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. Didn't make it any easier on themselves on first down. Now second and long from the 21. Fires to the right. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
Makes his connection. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Gonna let it fly. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Couldn't order better field position for this offense. Unloads quickly. Runs through the tackle.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
The give as they work on that clock. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. A lot of urgency for this offense. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Bearcats! Reeled it in and just made the house call. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
On the run from inside his own 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. The Houston offense comes onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
He's looking for an open man on second down. Finds a man on the right. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
At this point in the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. He lobs one high down the left side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Just a short pass to the tight end. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. The Cougars are marching down the field. Going up top on first down. The Sweet Feet buy a little time. He's got it. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Houston has it with a first and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Back to the air one more time. And the misfire goes out of the back of the end zone.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
They desperately need to get the score here on third and goal to have any kind of wild chance. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Man, this defense did a perfect job understanding the situation. You know you got the lead. You know they're going to be passing. And you come after the quarterback, get the big hit. You get pressure on the quarterback, good things happen, and they make the big INT. And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this one...
Off he goes. Past the 50. He's at the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Sam Houston. And the route is on. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And with that touchdown, man, you're getting excited. As a fan base, you're about to go to 3-0. Like, a lot of things could go wrong to start a season. Everything gone right. That's a great sign for this squad. They got it rolling. Can they keep that momentum, keep climbing up the rankings, and who knows what happens at the end of the year.
Houston sending the offense back onto the field. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close. And oh, what a grab on the layout on the right side.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out, stretching out, and hauling that pass in? Quarterbacks love it when they don't have to be perfect every time they throw the football. And this group of receivers, they are helping out their QB1.
Dances away from the heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. The Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. Feeling some heat. Hit as he throws. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Takes a hit as he fires. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. They get the timeout called with 7 seconds left on the clock. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. And after this play, the cake will be baked. They're bringing... Unleashes one deep. And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. And with that turnover, we come to the close of this game. It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.